Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over three separate things. The first one being where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar or Madame Nazar's location. The second thing that we're actually going to go over is all the different collection sets and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to go over all of the daily challenges in extensive detail so that you guys can earn as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started and show you right where you can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. Now, Madame Nazar is going to be down south and to the west at Montica Falls. Now, your quickest fast travel location of choice today will actually be at McFarland's Ranch, and then you're going to go pretty much straight east, almost straight east, but this is the exact location where you guys will go ahead and find her for today. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video as it really does help me out. It shows your support to the channel. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos, and honestly, if it helped you guys out, it will help out somebody else because YouTube's algorithm definitely promotes to other people that are looking for very similar content for the questions that they are asking. So definitely go ahead and leave a like on this video so it can help out somebody else. All right, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the next thing, and that's going to be the collection sets and their current cycles. Now, this is one of the best ways of earning money here in Red Dead Online, and honestly, you can make over $4,000 each and every single day. Definitely recommend that you definitely do some collecting. However, I like to go after the coins and the lost jewelry just because you do make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time as possible. You can make $540 per hour, and it'll take you about 3 to 3.5 hours to complete those 5 sets. So there's that. Now, just keep in mind that you guys will need the field shovel and also the metal detector in order to collect both the coins and the lost jewelry. But the coins are going to be a part of cycle number 6, and the lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 2 for today. Now, the other 2 sets that will require the field shovel or the metal detector are going to be the arrowheads, which is going to be a part of cycle number 5, and the family heirlooms, which will be a part of cycle number 2, just like the lost jewelry. Now, the next 4 sets I'm actually going to go over are sets that you don't even actually have to be a collector to actually collect them. You're just not going to be able to sell them at all, which is kind of unfortunate, but hopefully by the time you actually get 10 of each of these sets, you'll be able to have enough gold with the daily challenges to earn and pay for the collector bag. So that shouldn't be necessarily an issue. And then once you actually have enough of the collection sets, you'll make a nice set of money right when you sell all of your collections to Madame Nazar. Now, the next 4 sets are going to be American Wildflowers at cycle number 1, tarot cards at cycle number 1 as well, the antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 6, and then last but not least, we got the bird eggs at cycle number 2. So hopefully that does help you guys make some money. If it does make you some extra money today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below because you know it's going to help me out. It really does. Anyway, before we go on to the daily challenges, I just quickly want to go over 2 different things. I do live stream every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays here on the channel. If for whatever reason you guys are subscribed with bell notifications turned on and aren't getting my notifications, then by all means, then go ahead and you're going to want to go ahead and check out my website, which is gamercorey.com, and that was an absolutely terrible shot because that will give you guys all the different notifications that you're going to want to know when it comes to my live streaming, the times and dates and things like that. If there's a postponement, that or Twitter are going to be your places to go. So I would definitely recommend that. And I do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if for whatever reason I take one of those days off, I will let you guys know the previous couple days before. And again, I will put that announcement on my website, which again is gamercorey.com. Also, I do have memberships here on the channel. If you guys want to further support me as a content creator, would be very much appreciated if you guys would do that. If there's different tiers, and it directly supports my family and I so that I can do this full time for you guys and bring you the best quality content that I possibly can. All right, let's go ahead and move on and off the side of the road to go over the daily challenges. So we already took care of the Cougar. Honestly, I anticipated the Cougar to be around here somewhere. I actually don't have my bolt-action rifle on me. I have my Mercano, so I just, whatever. And I wasn't trying to hunt it. I just knew I was going to probably run into it. So let's go over the daily challenge list first. And that is 1 camp theme updated, craft a tonic, follow a dog to something interesting, 1 long-nosed gar caught, 3 non-player enemies grappled to the ground, 3 player kills in posse versus, 5 wild mint picked, We have 1 moonshine sold with 5 minutes left, 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact, 2 times play with the bands for 2 minutes, $200 money made from trading, 6 perfect carcasses donated to crypts, 2 resupply missions completed, 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 3 arrowheads found, 3 coins found, 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left, 2 tracking targets tagged with tracking arrows, and 3 bounty or eagle eye used to track a bounty target, and last but not least, a partridge and a pear tree. All right, so let's go over these in detail for you guys. So you guys can actually earn up to 11 gold bars every single day from just completing the daily challenges, which is pretty outstanding in and of itself. Anything that's showdown, PvP, like free room events, stranger missions, even doing bounty hunting will actually earn you more gold throughout the day. So anytime there's a daily challenge revolving around those things, you will earn more than those 11 gold bars. Now, there's 2 requirements. Number 1, you have to have a daily challenge streak of completing at least 21 days in a row of at least 1 daily challenge, and then maintaining 1 daily challenge going forward after that. And then the other requirement is to make sure that you guys have all of the current roles, which is 4 of them, and be at least a rank 10 in each of those roles. So, now that we got that all the way, let's go over these in detail. So, 1 camp team updated. All you have to do is go and talk to crypts at the Wilderness Outfitters at the camp, and update your theme. If you guys have actually already purchased a theme, then just change it back to the basic and then change it back if you want to, or purchase one if you guys have enough money to do that. If you guys don't have enough money, then refer to my comment earlier about doing some collecting so you guys can earn over $4,000 per day. You'll be able to buy whatever camp theme that you want within one actual day. We have craft a toxic moonshine, craft a tonic. So all you have to do is go off to the side of the road. Now, just keep in mind that a lot of these do require you guys to use a fire. I think there's only a couple of them that will actually give you without a fire, but we can go over the list of them real quick. So if we go to tonics here. Yeah, so all of these require a campfire, but you can see the different ones that you guys can craft. Some of them only require a couple ingredients. Some of them require 3. It just really kind of depends on which one you're going after. I would say the potent health gear is probably one of the easiest ones with ginseng and yarrow, because you can find those too. Ginseng's pretty easy, and yarrow, you can find those all around Valentine if you guys are looking for those. Anyway, let's move on to the next daily challenge, and that is going to be the follow a dog to something interesting. Now I'm going to give you guys a couple different locations on the map that you guys can go to. Number 1, there's one actually in Ansburg. It'll show up right here at this intersection there. I haven't had any of the dog stuff pop up for quite some time, just so you guys are aware. There's one here at this intersection right here. I'm trying to think of where some of the other ones are as well. Oh, there's actually one really close to Emerald Station. Right, I think it's actually at this intersection right here. I know there's one down by Armadillo, and that's the last one that I can remember, and it's actually right about here. So it's somewhere in that, between that U and the S in New Austin, down by, just a little bit south of Armadillo. So those are the only locations that I can honestly give to you, because I haven't had any of these pop up in quite some time. Long-nosed gar, that will require the special lures, or the the special like river lure, or the special lake lure, or like the river lure, or the special, or just the regular lake lure, special or regular, I guess. And you can find those pretty much between like Calaga Hall and down here along these islands. And you can also find them up by Lagras, which is right in this area, right by the good old stranger Thomas. So those are the ones that you guys are going to want in different locations, and the bait that you'll need in order to catch your long-nosed gar. They're pretty easy to catch. 3 non-player enemies grapple to the ground. You can do this a couple different ways. You can go to Van Horn, or you can go to Thieves Landing and do that, because everybody pretty much there is an enemy. Or you can actually individually find people that are on a horse riding around, like we ran into earlier, that rode by, and all you have to do is shoot their horse, get them upset with you, and then lasso them off the horse or whatever it might be, and then you're going to want to get off your horse and then grapple them. If you're looking at just doing the easiest, finding a group of them, like you could even do this with a gang hideout or a bootlegger mission. It's completely up to you how you guys want to take care of that. But I gave you guys a couple different examples. Let's go and move on to the next thing. The next one is to have 3-player kills in a posse versus mode. Now, this will require you guys to actually be in a posse, so I'll have one other person doing this. Doesn't matter if you're the leader or if they're the leader. Whoever the leader is, start a posse versus mode and start the infighting. You'll be fine. Then you'll just have to kill each other 3 times each before that timer expires. Now, for whatever reason it's grayed out and you can't start it, that means you're in a glitched lobby. somebody start go into a brand new lobby and then invite the other person, and then you should be able to get that posse versus completed. Now, wild mint you can pretty much find everywhere, especially around any type of water. I'm gonna give you a couple different locations actually by the Dakota River area, because that's where I go. I actually there's a lot of it right. Oh, not real crazy run. The Heartland Overflow. So if you guys actually spawn and fast travel to Emerald Station, you guys can come right here. You'll find a lot of mint right in this location. But if you guys don't want to do it there, I'm not going to give the exact locations. It's a pretty small area. But if you guys come to the Dakota Riverbank, we had burdock root yesterday, but you can find wild mint in all of these locations right here, and there's 5 of them that are like right next to each other. So, and they will spawn in basically in 2 to 3 or sometimes even 4 at a time. So that should easily give you guys enough to get your 5 wild mint picked and definitely get filled back up on that that seasoning. All right, so for the daily roll challenges today, we have 1 moonshine sold within 5 minutes. So basically sell it as fast as you possibly can today, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. Most of the moonshines can be done with 5 minutes or more left on the clock. We have 1 moonshine sold with at least 18 bottles intact. So when you're doing that one, be as fast but quick as possible. Quick and as careful as possible to get that 18 bottles intact. And then you just have to play with the band for 2 minutes, 2 times. So it's going to be a total of 4 minutes played. Now, the nice thing about playing with the band, once you actually start playing with the band, you can actually walk away and come back at any point in time because you'll still be playing with the band inside the Moonshine Shack. So you can grab yourself a snack or a drink or watch a TV show, whatever it might be. When you come back, it should be finished. The next one is going to be the trading roll. We have $200 money made from trading, so I would do like 100 goods sold to either distant or a local delivery. If you wanted something that's a little bit more safe, do a local delivery. Anybody that helps you, so if you guys do this with the posse member that you're doing the posse infighting with earlier, they can make $250, or if they're selling it, then you can make $250, so you guys can help each other out and complete a couple different of the daily challenges for today. 6 perfect carcasses donated to crypts. Now this can be any size, small, medium, or large. Just obviously go after anything that's a 3-star, kind of like that cougar was originally before I shot it multiple times with a Lancaster, but it's fine. I didn't really need it. But it's really not that hard. Only shoot anything that's 3 stars. And if it's a medium or small carcass, use the varmint rifle. If it's a large animal carcass like the cougar, then typically use like the bolt action rifle. We have 2 resupply missions completed. Now these will take a little bit of time in between each of them. It's about 20 to 25 minutes, or yeah, you have to wait between each resupply mission. So you're gonna have to find some other things to do between those 2 things. We have 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 3 arrowheads found, and coins. So antique alcohol bottles, again, are going to be a part of cycle number 6. The arrowheads are going to be a part of cycle number 5. And then the coins are going to be a part of cycle number 6. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Go after the coins. You're going to make a lot of money. Plus, you're going to get some additional gold for collecting them. We have 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left. It's basically like the moonshine roll. Basically, just do it as fast as you possibly can. Deliver them as fast as you possibly can. You're not going to make as much money or gold, but you'll kind of make up for it because it's a daily challenge. We have 2 bounty targets tagged with tracking arrows. Now, this is the only time that you're really, truly going to ever use tracking arrows, in my honest opinion. So if you guys don't have the pamphlet, well, it's on sale this week, so you can buy it. I think it's 35% off this week, if I remember right. So you can definitely take advantage of that this week. If you don't have the money, do the collector roll because you'll get the money pretty quickly. But if you don't have the money and want to buy something else, by all means, buy something else because you're only going to use this for the daily challenges. And then we got, last but not least, who's going to use Eagle Eye used to track a bounty target. Now, the best way to do this is to have the unknown area where you have to do is a whole bunch of searching when you inspect different clues before you actually find that bounty. Because each time that you track somebody inside that, after you inspect something, will count towards Eagle Eye used to track a bounty target. So it takes 1 bounty, but you can actually get your 3 Eagle Eye done at one time. That's probably the easiest in my opinion, and that's what I would try to do. Obviously, you can't control which bounty hunting you're going to get, but the more bounty hunting that you do earn additional gold just for doing it anyway. Well, there is always that. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below because I'd love to be able to help you guys out. And if you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.